damn, we still still got that shit. Oh, that was a steal. Man, that's bullshit. He got that rebound. Let's go. Good defense. You asked him to. You asked him to. I mean, I guess he delivered on a request.
Best shooter, the best. I want to be known as the best.
Oh, Danny Wolf, tall as hell. Good rebound. This look like LeBron. Do not miss. Man. Back out, Bam. Did it. Damn. My fault, yo. Come to me. Get away from me, bro. Get away from me. Alright, there we go. There you go, you're bored. Come on, Rust. That's bullshit. And he didn't dunk the ball, bro. Good D. Let's go. on, bro. He ain't dunked that ball. Give me my shit back, man. Good shit, Bam. Let's go. Yo, they bailing them out like a motherfucker. Let's go. Come on. Send me a screen, y'all. Send me a screen. Get that board. Send me a screen. Ah, shit, damn.
The best winner. That's kind of been my.
Huh?
When do you want to overeat? So you're looking at
Probably like around 5. What time is it?
5.
So probably around 6, 7 when it get a little darker. Mm.
You want to just do the movie like tomorrow or next weekend?
Tomorrow I'm going to that parade.
Okay.
We can always do it next weekend.
Okay. I don't want to like push it because we already like went out and did something this weekend. I don't want to like be like, let's go spend more money. Because dinner was kind of expensive last night.
Yeah, I know.
What parade you going to?
St. Patrick's Day parade.
Where? Nancy.
Stroudsburg.
Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here. Here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Holmgren. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Holmgren. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Inside. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Well, usually McDaniels plays it pretty cautiously at the arc, so he really must have felt good about this shot.
Here's SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Edwards. Puts it up. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
So right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And it's Randall with the jam.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Dort defending. Gobert no good.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
McDaniels with a steal. To the paint. Edwards no good. Thunder trail by 4. Holmgren right side. Back to Hartenstein. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quick.
Outside, SGA. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, DiVincenzo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Some changes for Minnesota. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Reed. Clock at 6. To the middle. Ingles, good.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Holmgren inside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Takes a 3. Wallace misses. Dosunmu on the wing. Pass to Anderson. Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. They lead by 6. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Reed, good.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Randall. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Shoots over Randall. And it's Holmgren missing. Here's Minnesota. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. A 12-point game. Here's Holmgren. Big tap, throwing it down.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Reed. Outside, Highland. Randall outside. There's the three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Thunder trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. Towering on the interior. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And DeSumo with the three. DeSumo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Randall left side. To the inside. Right side Reed. Misses off the right iron. Thunder trail by 12. Pass to Joe. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Joe's got 5.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edwards with it. Outside, DiVincenzo drops in the three. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Back to SGA. Williams with the screen. Outside, SGA. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
The three, DiVincenzo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Right side, SGA. Back to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Montreal. Collison for three. A rebound by McRoberts. To the middle. Here's Malowacz.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. They set the screen. Back to Collison. Doubled by Bosch. Outside for Murray. Drains the three-pointer.
And when everything is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession. Here's Murray. Right side, Collison. And it's Bagley in the corner. Fires for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Peterson, that's good.
The three ball is still a work in progress for Peterson. When he's hitting from deep, he's borderline unguarded.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Here's Bosch. After the basket by Montreal. This one for three. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Bagley. Malowacz grabs the miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Bosch. 6 to shoot. Bosch, the screen. Out to the right wing. Drills it from outside.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
To the inside. Some nice passing by Montreal here. And it's Murray penetrating. And finished off by Collison.
Yeah, showing great vision that time. And that pass is right on the money.
Down low. Here's Malowacz. Out to the wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the three ball is good.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Three-pointer Bagley. They get it again. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Bird. No good on the three.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now Caruso. Here's Bosch. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Inside, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
They set the pick. Pass to Malowacz. Takes it inside.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Here's Bosch, and the dunk by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, Bagley. Shoots over Malowacz. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And putting some power behind it, nicely done.
On the wing, Burke. The three. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Back to Bird. Murray outside. Back to Bird. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer Bagley. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bagley's got 7 points in the game.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distant, though, have been inconsistent.
Edgecombe, no good. Here's Peterson. There's the screen. Driving inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And I love the way Peterson handles himself against physical contact. He's adept at overcoming that challenge. Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
And here's Bird from the arc. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Caruso. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
And here's Bird from the arc. A rebound by McRoberts. Here's Peterson. Back to Bosch. 16 feet away. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Peterson. Here's Malowacz. The baseline J off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Montreal. Trailing by 10. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
And it's good for 2.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
And it's Bosch in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Edgecombe with it. Going inside. dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Montreal trails by 7. Out to Bird. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Bird. Murray outside. Sandalacini. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Peterson. He's got 7. Here's Malowacz. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Putting on a show for these fans with that finish. And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And here's Montreal. They're on an 11-3 run. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Malowacz. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 1 now for Montreal. Rejected by Collison.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
And finished off by Collison.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Montreal. They're on an 18-5 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray, no good. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Collison. Bagley the screen. To the paint. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that's what the two-man game can give you. If executed well, it can open up passing lanes.
Here's Collison, and finished off by Collison.
Yeah, and Murray can do so many things on the court, including setting up his teammates.
Left side, Bosch. Pass to Peterson. Here's Malowacz. 5 on the clock. Bosch, the screen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Montreal leading by 3. And Murray, here we go. Bagley, the screen. Now Edgecombe. Murray fires away. Does not go. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Malowacz. Alex Caruso. It's good.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Peterson. Outside Bosch. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
6 on the shot clock. Releases. Cleared away by Bagley. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That does not go. Now here's Caruso. There's a screen. He nails the jump shot.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Bagley. Bagley the screen. Lets it go. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cleared away by Bagley. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Got it to go.
Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
They set the pick. The long shot, no good. So we see Montreal get the win here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you...
My trademark